Crank it. First start. See if she goes. Come on. Keep going. How good? Are you happy or what?
Oh,
look at the smile.
I'm real happy.
How good? Oh well. That's excellent. Stoked. Yeah, so not much more to finish. We've got to get that intake piping on, then we can put the hot side intercooler piping back on. I'm going to fix this here, get the exhaust on, put the headlights back in, tidy up all that stuff under the dash, take it for its first drive. Alright, well pretty well everything in the engine bay is done now. All the airbox is all done up, put the heat shield on, exhaust, still a bit of exhaust to go. All the electronic boost control for the Uni chip, Uni X. All the heater, all the intercooler hoses are done. Just got the battery terminal off now, we're still working on it, but this is all aftermarket wiring. He's going to go see his auto sparky when he gets back home to Perth and sort all that out. But yeah, we're going to put the bonnet on. We're going to get this bull bar on. And we're going to take it for a drive down the road, and tomorrow morning, first thing, 9 o'clock, we're going to HD Auto to get this thing tuned. So yeah, bit of tidying up tonight, and then drive it up the Brizzy tomorrow, see what sort of power she makes. Starting to look like a bit of a car now. Bonnet's on, bull bar's on, wheels and tyres are on. Oh, let's go and look at the side, wheels and tyres. The only Land Cruiser is Jordan.
Uni man. Uni Jordan.
He's doing the Uni chip because I hate that shit. Even though I'm a Sparky and he's not a Sparky, he can do this. This is not what I am interested in doing. Once you get this Uni chip on,
Just needs some professional help. That's why I'm here.
we'll get this Uni chip in, tidy up this junk hanging down everywhere. And we might even take it for its first run and see if it actually will move under its own power, because we haven't tested that yet. But it does start, flick of the key, as FTEs do. Well, then we've got all this suspension stuff to put in. Look at that. It's cool stuff. Everyone's up here helping the Savo.
I'm not gonna help build the car.
Putting the license plates on, how official.
Yeah, it's legit now. That fucking bring back some memories.
You know what you're doing over there, mate?
No.
Good, that makes two of us.
Think this is gonna drip on me. Is that what you have?
What are you laughing at?
Nothing.
So just about ready to take it for its first drive, but the thought of driving in Queensland without aircon is just not ideal, so a little Bert's around. We'll put some aircon in here for us. Very nice. Jordan's just trying to make all that stuff fit in there. Good luck.
Uni's wired up, mate. Uni Jordan coming at ya.
Hopefully we've got no leaks in the aircon there, Bertie.
Yeah, look. I can hear something.
No, don't know what you're talking about, mate. It's legit as. Yeah, just wait there, mate. We'll be back. Either that or come grab us. Drive.
No dogs.
Right.
No working out. Head's a bit slow, so you're going to get too close too quick. Just get stuck.
What do you reckon, fellas?
We got a bit on here. It's all happening.
Oh, sunroof. First road test.
What pressure gauge works? Does it? Yeah. It's just one low.
What do you reckon, Danny? First drive of your new car. Well, old car, new with a new heart.
Can't wipe the smile off my face, mate.
Yeah, no hitting power poles today, Danny.
Okay.
Stay on the road. Cheers.
Right, make it here. You don't make it, don't. Yep. Bit better than Penny, eh?
Can't wipe the smile off his face.
I do love it.
To get used to this having a drive, I think. Well, we took her for a good drive. Gave her a good hiding. Now it's lift kit time. Look at the smile. I can't get the smile off his face.
Happy man.
Can't believe we got this thing done as quick as we did. So yeah, get the shocks out, get her up on the hoist and get this bloody lift kit in. Suspension install time, finally. Right, there's your mounts up there. Shock sitting in there. Get that up there. Then he's doing the radius arm mount. Superior forgot to send us this brake line though, which is a fail. You get that on the big jobs. That's the only part we're missing on this whole build. I'll be pretty happy. And also, whilst up in the hoist, this car had gas, so I'm missing this mount here. I'll have to fabricate something for there just to sort it out. But yeah, those lines there ready to accept this rear tank. It's all happening around here. What's it going to make, Geordie?
300.
You reckon, Danny? What's the number? What's the exact number you going? You reckon?
I reckon it's going to go 305. 300, 900. Very close.
I'm going 295.
295.
Not sure if we've got a restriction or not because of this thing, so we're just removing that. Get some shorter bolts, pop that back on, the airbox back on, and see if we can make anything more than 274 horsepower. Shout out to Hayden from HD Autos. He supplied heaps of the parts of this build, as well as always going out of his way to fit us in to get dyno tunes in at late notice or whatever else. Also, I'm pretty sure it's illegal to be this happy at work, mate. Come on. We'll be in the dyno all day, well, all morning. We're starting to run a little bit hot, so we've chucked a new thermostat in it, put a brand new aircon compressor on it. Yeah, it's running like a champion now.
Long JDs.
No JDs, we're not drinking, we don't condone that activity at all. And we're putting side shots on. Move your ass out of the way. I want to have a look how good these look. Well, they're not on yet, obviously, but looks good to me. And it's going to look really good from the Gold Coast when this car's in WA. But nah, it's looking good. So close. Finally, this thing is finished. We had another late night last night. Brush bars, side steps on. Got some China spotties for the long drive home. Just did a bit of a wheel alignment. All the interiors back together. New stereo in there. What do you reckon? Stoked?
Real happy.
Now it's just got to make it 4,400 kilometres home without breaking down. I'm
In 2 days.
going to turn my phone off And if it gets past my driveway without breaking down, that's it. That's a warranty. So we're all good. As much as I like it, I'm really going to be happy to see it drive out my driveway and never come back again tomorrow. You too. I'm sick of you too. But damn, it's been a big week. I've done a little bit of stuff on this before the start of this week, like, you know, strip the motor out and whatnot, but pretty well started Sunday. I think we haven't done more than a 14-hour day since, every single day up in the shed till like nearly midnight getting this thing done. But today was pretty cruisy, didn't have to do a whole lot, just a bit of tidy up stuff. But yeah, may as well start from the back. We had to rebuild that swing arm, get that on, but now we've got the spare tyre on the back. We did buy a long range tank and attempt to get it in there, but because it had gas in it, a lot of the stuff was missing and we couldn't get into filler hoses and whatnot, so it's sitting in the boot. Get that done when it gets to Perth. Set of Dirty Life DT1s, Maxxis Razor MTs. It's got a nice shiny boat as an exhaust down there. It's got a Superior lift kit with all their brand stuff. Shocks. It's a 3-inch lift. TJM brush bars, side steps, bull bar. Still got to take this bull bar off and get a winch in there, but TJM couldn't tell us which winches fit apart from their own winches that they didn't have any stock of, so that's not very helpful. And in here, PDI airbox, PDI intercooler, the G-turbo down there somewhere. You can see it hiding down there. Yeah, it's got all the cooler and the auto cooler up there. Put a new radiator in it, new injector pump on it, new injector lines.
Yellow dot.
Yeah, it's got a yellow dot fan. All the other stuff you do, like thermostat, water pump, timing belt kit. It's got a new aircon compressor on it. Just sort of gave it a once over and did every single seal we could get to. It's got an MV valve body and torque converter in the gearbox. It's got a Marks adapters part-time kit in the transfer case as well. Yeah, this is, I suppose, phase one of getting this build done. Now it's going to go back to Perth and get all this aftermarket wiring tidied up and do all the 12-volt stuff, fit out all the inside, make it a good tour. But man, what do you reckon? It's your car.
It's come a long way. It's been a long time coming. 18 months it sat in the shed waiting for the right block, and 18 months I've been crying, waiting to get this back. So I'm looking forward to getting back out on the brown top. Get it dirty, get remote, have some fun.
Yeah, it's certainly there's not much better car out there to do it. I'm jealous. It's exactly like my old black one. I'll try and find a photo of it and stick it on here. So it is going to be a bit sad to see it drive away, but oh well, you get that on the big jobs. Give myself a rest, might sleep in a little bit tomorrow. I think we've gone through what was it, 4 cartons of these little American serves. Looks good under the lights. I want the engine out of this. I'm going to put it in that. Danny flew his brother over from Perth to help him with the drive home. They left my house at about 9:30, I think it was, on Friday morning, and they were home by 3:30 on Sunday afternoon. So yeah, massive drive. Definitely wouldn't recommend putting this many Ks on a car after it's just had an engine conversion. I think we only put a couple hundred Ks on it back at home, but yeah, they made it home without any issues, so it worked out pretty well.